get to do in 2024. And this is like shiny. Look at it. It's like silver. Oh, freaking love it. Hello, I'm Kyra, and welcome to my channel where I like to talk about productivity, planners, tracking, work, getting things done, all that kind of stuff. And I know I've been absent for an extremely long time, especially shout out to everyone who is here from my Clever Fox video. Thank you, honestly, thank you so much for your support on that video. That was a lot of fun. And I do owe you some conclusion to the Clever Fox journey, because what we're about to look at now is completely different. But I'm very, very excited today to unbox my 2024 Hobonichi haul. I got into Hobonichi planners last year after the Clever Fox journey, and I need to catch you up, but a lot has happened, and things are chaotic in this physical area, as reflective of some of the chaos that, I mean, not chaos plans, but I made a lot of changes in my life anyway, so thank God for planners to give us support as we go through changes, and I'm not complaining, but it's been a lot. So I am now at a point where I'm getting back to the YouTubes, and this is my second year using Hobonichi planners, and last year I just picked things up wherever. I didn't really know about the brand even, or figure things out until December last year, but this year I got right into it with the launch time. I'm just gonna get my personal information off of this box. This year I got right into the September 1st launch, and I'm actually shocked because, okay, September 1st in Japan was like the evening of August 31st here, and I really didn't expect the package to, I mean, I actually had no idea how long it would take for the package to arrive. I've never got anything from Japan before, but it's September 6th and it arrived today, so thank God. And I am just very thrilled and excited to do this unboxing with you of my 2024 Hobonichi haul, asterisk. I'm thinking of some other things that may be subsequently coming, but we'll see, because you know how we all kind of tend to have this planner season get away from us, and then it's like, what do we want versus what are we actually going to use? So going like medium amount of conservativeness in my order, I guess I would say. Let's get into it. A calendar is filled with numbers, like, not to interrupt myself, but this is one of the reasons that I really just absolutely fell in love with Japanese stationery last year. It's just like the intentionality of the design and the intentionality of the message and the focus on like being present and stuff. A calendar is filled with numbers, days that have passed and days still to come. It's funny, of all of them, the only one we are living is today. The only day we can reach out and touch is today. I love it. I love that stuff. And this is, not to get too personal or whatever, I mean, what am I talking about? I get personal on YouTube all the time. I really need, and this is a thing always in my life that has been a huge problem, is like being present and being intentional, and I want to say slow living, but I'm not that slow of a person, but you know, like just this huge focus with this brand on intentionality and being present and kind of, you know, just like savoring the moment, that kind of stuff. I freaking love it. Oh, this is like a slightly anticlimactic first item. Okay, so the first item that we are taking from my unboxing is a plastic cover for the Weeks. Last year, the Hobonichi Weeks was one of my most used items, and initially I did not get the plastic cover because I just don't enjoy the aesthetic, the feel, the experience of using plastic. I don't like or appreciate using plastic in my day-to-day at all. I want to feel like fabricy feels and stuff, you know, like organic feels. But I quickly realized last year that my yellow Hobonichi Weeks was just getting dirty, and I had no choice but to get the plastic cover. So this year I just had no choice but include the plastic cover. So here we are with our first item from the unboxing, the plastic cover. Ooh, shiny. So this, I'm pretty sure, is there's like a mystery gift or something, or like there's something they give you in your package that I think when they're packing it, they don't know which one you're getting, and you don't know which. I don't know. I'm still fairly new to the Hobonichi culture of the Hobonichi planners, so yeah. Let's see what we get in this little fun shiny. Ooh! Oh, tiny bag. Oh, tiny rice bag. It's so cute. A lot of the Japanese aesthetic with a lot of the like stationery and planners and stuff that I've been really getting into. There's a big focus on sort of balancing like all that present stuff that I was talking about, as well as cuteness factor. And I mean, I don't want to get too cute, right? So I feel like this is like just the right amount of cute. Like any more cuteness than this would be a little too cutesy for me. So appreciated. Teeny tiny bag. What can I fit in this teeny? I guess like stickers. Book darts. Okay, this is also like very anticlimactic item to open. You can get these anywhere, but literally every time I try to buy these somewhere, they're always sold out. So I just saw them. I saw them on the site, and I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna get them, and then I have them. Book darts. Ooh. Okay, so obviously these pens are a big part of Hobonichi, and I haven't had one before because the planners I got last year I got from like Amazon and other sources, and I believe you only get the pen when you order from the Hobonichi site, and I also believe, but I don't know for sure, that they change this pen every year. So I don't know, like I've never gotten too FOMO about the pens because I've never, like I don't really care about these pens with the, no offense, Hobonichi and World, about these pens with the colors. How do I open it? Because I just don't really use red and blue ink in my day-to-day. I like to use black and kind of like brownie, or kind of like an earthy brownie, like purpley, or like I've been mixing different inks lately. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this will be my first go with this pen, and I'm remaining open-minded about it. The color and the aesthetic of it is really nice. It's kind of like a muted, earthy tealy and a muted, nice brown. I'm kind of into brown in this phase of my life. I would have never ever had like any type of brown accessory, but I'm appreciating sort of like the warm, earthy feeling of it. So yeah, and then these are those good Uni Jetstream, is that what it's called? Uni Jetstream inks. Oh, and it says Hobonichi Techo 2024. I'm like, did I not just stare at this for how many minutes and not register that that's what I was looking at? Precious, special. When things are, this is my problem in life, is kind of like when something is a little bit precious and a little bit special, then I won't use it, and then like time passes and I'm missing out. So I'm gonna have to have intentionality about using this and not just hoarding it away for nothing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cut this with my kitchen knife. Why can't I open it? Hello? Oh, Bonichi. Please open for me. Woo! Ooh! It's so fun when you get it from the Hobonichi store. You know what? I could have probably ordered from Wonder Pens. I bet they would have also given me a good unboxing, but I was scared that Wonder Pens wouldn't be, like, the Hobonichi store opened on, like, for us, I'm in Canada, it was August 31st, like, sort of at the end of the day, and the Wonder Pens shopping started on September 1st at, like, 11 or something, kind of like they were mirroring Hobonichi's release time, but, like, time zones, right? So I was scared if I waited for Wonder Pens, I would maybe miss out. I don't know. I just felt like it was the best opportunity to just jump on the Hobonichi launch. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I intend and would like to also support Canadian retailers and not just Hobonichi directly. This is just a passport cover. I just felt like I needed it. Like, I never know where my passport is, and I already didn't have it for an extended period of time because I, like, was waiting for it to order and, like, things were going wrong. Anyway, you know, they just have, like, a lot of fun accessories on the Hobonichi website, and it just kind of feels like the right thing to do to pick them up. Passport cover. Should I open it up? Who likes listening to packaging? Oops, I broke it. Plastic plasticky, but feels nice. Like, I don't mind plastic when it's got this, like, matte type of feel. I know I'm a huge nerd, but I just, like, love this stuff so much. The new weeks. I really had trouble choosing which color to get for the weeks, and this is like this year's version. Forgive me, like I don't have my head around yet all of the things to do with like the different designers and the different releases, so I'm just gonna do my best here. So this is the weeks as part of Tomotarou Makino. This design is prettier than I expected when I saw it on the website, if I'm being honest. I didn't realize it was going to be kind of this like gleaming and white. Oh, what's this? Hello. Life is present. Like this is why I love this brand. There's such a focus on like presentness and all that stuff. This is what I need in my life. Thank you, Hobonichi. Look how pretty this is. Literally, look how pretty it is. And this also is further to my point in regards to the fact that you just can't not have, in my opinion, a plastic cover, because what are you going to do? Like, you need, like, I can't just have this out and then getting dirty because it's so gorgeous. 2024 weeks, there you go. I found that, and we will get into in more detail in subsequent videos now that I believe I'm back to making videos. I found that this past year, my weeks was probably my most used planner. I just really love this format. However, and not to get too down the rabbit hole here and distract from this unboxing, I was also considering this year getting an A6, which is not a part of this, but I think might be a subsequent thing, because I always found I needed more space. Like, this was kind of like my main spread day to day, and I found I needed more space, but at the same time, like, this is the layout I appreciate, because then my brain can just, I sort of think, I guess, in like a weekly format, and I like to know and see what's happening with my week. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is 11 out of 10 recommend get a weeks, okay? If there's only one Hobonichi planner that you are going to get in this year or whatever year that you happen to watch this video, in my opinion, the weeks is the best one. There's also a weeks mega with more pages. You don't get as much choice on the fancy cover designs, and it's way bigger. And one of the big things that attracted me to this brand, and I think a lot of the Japanese brands really that I got into in the past year, is like, it's just small. Like Moleskine and anyway, some of the other brands, and then particularly like Clever Fox, and no offense, Clever Fox, like it was hard to let go, to be honest. I feel like everything is so much bigger and clunkier, and I just kind of am at a point where I just want practicality and efficiency. And I also, and I promise I'll move on with the unboxing in 5 seconds. I also really appreciate the feeling with these brands of like, because the design is so succinct and smallish and delicate, and the paper is so, like, it feels and it comes across as very deliberately made and very nicely made, and the paper is thin, which I love. Like, in my earlier planning days years ago, I was like, I want thick paper because I don't want to see through. But I'm actually loving the feeling of flipping through my used pages and seeing and feeling, and I feel like because of this type of design, it gives me a different amount of like care and deliberateness and sort of a slower approach to how I use them. And like, that just improves my life so much and my experience so much. The other brands, I just kind of, you know, throwing things down and who cares, because they give you these huge fucking massive boxes to write shit in, and I'm just, I might be in love. Let's move on. And thank you for sticking with me through this unboxing. Okay, pencil boards. I believe that these 3 pencil boards that I ordered an A5 and A6 in a weeks. Mostly because I feel like last year the like nice-ish or like more special pencil boards sold out, and I wasn't sure if I'm going to get an A6 or not, so that's why I ordered the 3 sizes. I believe that these are all of this same design series as this week's Toki, sorry. But I don't know for sure, okay? Like, I'm still kind of learning like how Hobonichi works and stuff. But if you are new to these kind of planners, even in other brands, I would definitely, why the fuck can't I get this out? I definitely would recommend to get a pencil board. Oh, look how pretty it is. This is so pretty. And then there's that little tab today to stick out in your notebook today. Then you can also like measure shit. Definitely get a pencil board, because then you put it, especially with these type of thinnish pages, very extremely thin pages, then you put that under the page you're writing on, and it's better. And you can put them on top of when you just wrote to close your page, so that it like doesn't ink all over the place. Lots of like go down your own rabbit holes, okay? I'm just telling you, like, you should get a pencil board, if not multiple. This is the A6 because I'm fairly certain that I need an A6. I think what I'm gonna do is get a Stalogy, like half year A6, just to dabble in and see if that form factor can work for me, because I'm sort of, I never would have, like, I used to do like composition notebooks or like B whatever size those sizes were, and then this past year I've been in an A5, which originally was kind of like, for me, smallish, but now I'm thinking A6 because I'm just loving sort of like this like small writing, deliberate, careful thinking writing life. Like, something about the way these, oh, it's yellow, like, I don't know, I just can't, you just can't love this freaking brand anymore. I love it. Pretty. And the week's pencil board. I don't know, maybe are these like from a different series? Sorry, I'm sitting here trying to present this to you and I don't even have my head around like what's a part of what. It's just, you know, you'll find out your own. You'll find out what you like. Look at the Hobonichi website. Look at your local retailers. You know, you'll figure out what you want. I just kind of felt like last year these more like special design pencil boards seemed to run out fast, so I figured I better get them. This is pretty. This, oh, look how nice this. Oh, look at what I get to do in 2024. And this is like shiny. Look at it. It's like silver embossed shiny. Do you see it? Do you see it? Is this focusing? Oh, look at this. Look at this weekly that I get to live in next year. Why do they sell you these in September? Now I gotta wait September, October, November, December. Like, why do I have to, does this start ahead of January? I know the cousin starts in January, but does this one start slightly earlier? So at least I can like slightly enjoy, no offense to my current weeks, but you know, you get kind of ready to move on. Okay, this starts December. Oh, hello. Starts November 27th. What a time to be alive. Lucky for us. Little quotes in here. I'm trying to stay out of the weeds on the level of detail, okay? Because we can do that another time. You came here for the unboxing, and so did I. Okay, these A5 notebooks. So last year, spoiler alert, my main, my main, as I said, was the Weeks, but then my other main was also the A5 Cousin Avec. And I did enjoy the opportunity to have these notebooks. They were very inexpensive and they are very thin. And sometimes you just want or need either in like with the Avec or separate from the Avec, like grab and go. Just these small, it's just plain, it's whatever Tomoe River paper. I think they also changed the paper this year from last year, but for me personally, I'm not like so used to the brand yet to necessarily know the difference or whatever. Anyway, I do recommend, if you are an A5 person, to get these to supplement your A5, because I feel like sometimes you need to write extra or whatever. You'll have reasons. You'll have reasons is what I'm trying to say. And now, this is the main. The Weeks is the main, and this is also the main. I had trouble because I knew I wanted and needed the A5 size. I was attracted to the Han. And I'm also, in last year too, I had trouble deciding between an Avec and a Cousin. But I feel like the Avec makes more sense just because you have that half-halfer form factor. And for me, like for two reasons, that makes a lot of sense. First of all, I'm really interested in the more practicality of the thinner book. I mean, if these never left your house, and I mean, for me, they mostly didn't leave my house, but these start to get fat as you use them. So it makes more sense to me to have two thinners than one big giant fat, if that makes sense. That's so, do you like my technical explanation? But no, like watch other people's videos. These get chonky, okay? Because you're gonna enjoy using them so much. You're gonna stick shit in them, and you're gonna like do stuff to them and papers, and like they're gonna get bulky. So I feel like the Avec is a better choice for that reason. But at the same time, it sucks because you kind of miss out on the aesthetic of the one book, and especially with the Han. Like I really wanted to get a Han this year. Maybe I'll get an A6 Han. You can look up what that is. That's like the newer hardcover Cousin, basically, which would be really. Why is this kind of like Hobonichi, do not let me down. Do not let me down. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is your mileage may vary into what is going to make the most sense for you. For me, it was the 2 A5s. Plus, as kind of like an ADHD person, it's kind of fun in July to, ooh, look it, I get a new book, I get a brand new book. It's like newness, you know, you need, if you're a person that kind of like, you need some newness constantly, I recommend the Avec. So that's the end of my haul. And another one of these little cutesies, like just life in the present. This might be a little too cutesy for me, but you pick what you like, okay? But the meaning, the message of life is present. I really can't get enough. So that is my haul. I'm on the fence and going to be on the fence going forward in regards to the potential A6. I believe the A6 English Hans release in November, so we may have to revisit that. We'll see. Should I just quickly try out? Where's the pen? Like, do you want to be here for the first time? For the first time I use one of these pens? What color will we use? Like, I don't really like red or blue, but I understand and appreciate the reason and efficiency for this, so we'll try and give it a go in our lives, okay? Where do I write? Where do I write? How do I write? Normally I would write like, because now I know how to write small because I'm highly invested in the Hobonichi architecture. This is how I start all my pages. I don't know, sometimes my writing is different from that. I don't know how to do it. You know, I got stage fright for the writing, okay? I love it. Feels smoothish. Don't mind my you know, my nails are like, it's time, and I kind of got some little hives over here. Like, that's gross. No one wants to hear the word hives, like on YouTube or anywhere in public. I'm just, you know, a little bit allergic to effort. Thank you for joining me for this unboxing. I really appreciate it. Super fun. Definitely recommend, you know, take your time, watch a lot of YouTube, read Reddit, kind of figure out what's going to work for you before you get invested in any of this stuff. Like, there's a lot of choices and a lot of products. There's other brands, not just Hobonichi. You still got time before 2024. So if you haven't committed to anything yet, take your time, sort of understanding what's going to work for you, and then have fun. Like, it's fun getting this stuff, and I find that when it's fun, I use it and I appreciate it, and as a result, I'm more organized and I'm more productive, which is kind of like the point of everything for me. Okay, you guys might have other things, you know, organize your kids, organize your husband, organize whatever. I need to organize myself, and I need to organize my career, and I need to, now that I'm sort of settled from everything, like a lot has gone down. You can watch the vlog if you want. I'm just getting back into the YouTube, getting back into the Instagram, and working on a lot of photos, a lot of videos. We're getting back into the need for uber ultra productivity and trying out and figuring out all the productivity hacks. So I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you. I hope you can give it a like and leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. And Clever Fox people, thanks, honest, I don't even know what kind of like hand motion I'm trying to do. Like, I appreciate you guys so much. It was fun getting like quite a bit of feedback on that video compared to my other videos. So that was awesome, and I had and do have every intention of doing a follow-up. It's just kind of like the bottom sort of fell out of my life a bit, I guess. And we're figuring out how to move on. Thank you. Goodbye. See you next time.